community building actually happen a little more effortlessly. But especially now in this new chapter we're in this new world of a work, community building only happens by design. This kind of relationship building deeper, better, stronger, longer lasting relationships with anyone from anywhere doesn't just happen, even if you're extroverted, right? It takes this kind of time and attention. And I think that's the perfect segue into the last country I want to take you to, because this is another perfect example of community building by design and a micro strategy you can start applying today, whether it's in person connecting with a friend or colleague or on your email. So the next country I want to take you to is South Africa. And if you've been to South Africa, if you know someone from South Africa, you may have heard some Zulu words here and there, but I'm really excited to hopefully introduce you to a brand new one. Now, when I landed in South Africa, I didn't have the typical Joburg or Cape Town experience. No, not my style. I took a couple domestic flights and the longest car ride I think I've ever taken to the furthest East Coast in remote South Africa, and had the incredible privilege to live amongst traditional Zulu tribes while I was there. And I had a profound experience with Zulu tribes literally from the moment that I arrived in this village. You see, the moment that I arrived, traditionally Zulu tribes greet you by gazing into your eyes for about 10 seconds in complete silence until the elder says, "Sawubona," meaning I see you. And then you respond, "Sikhona," which means I am here. So "Sawubona," I see you, followed by "Sikhona," I am here. Now, first of all, let's talk about that 10 seconds of silence, because I know what you're thinking. Right here in Canada, much of North America, most of the westernized world, we think of silence as what? It's awkward, right? We don't like it. We try and fill it as quickly as humanly possible. And even if I stood here in front of you all on camera right now for 10 seconds in silence, first of all, you'd think that my technology broke. Martin would have a mild heart attack. and meanwhile, you'd think, what's wrong with him? What's going on? So in South Africa, very different. Among Zulu tribes, this is a very grounding, very deep silence. And then that silence is cut very intentionally and thoughtfully with "Sawubona," I see you, followed by "Sikhona," I am here. So here's what I believe they're saying to one another: that until you see me, I don't even exist. It's the action, the intention of seeing someone that actually brings them into existence. And "Sawubona" is a lot more than just "I see you." It's impossible to really translate. What they're saying is, I want to understand you, your needs, your wants, your joy, your sadness, your fear, your love. And I was standing there dumbsmacked thinking, wow, I want to be seen like that. And I definitely want my team to feel seen and recognized in that way too. I left South Africa, and truthfully, I felt like a fraud. I felt like I had been thinking about leadership backwards my entire life. I left and I realized that in most of the westernized world, we think of leadership as this top-down approach. We are the spearheader, the champion, the one leading in our charge. When in fact, what is a leader if not a leading listener within an organization? So when I left South Africa, I had this new mantra that I brought back to my team. And that was not only that I was a leading listener, but that I was going to redefine leadership as 10 seconds of "Sawubona," 10 seconds of "I see you." And what started as this hypothesis turned into now this strategy that has allowed us to deepen retention and engagement across our team. It's allowed interns over the last few years to feel more value, to speak up and share their ideas. And in the last few years, I've built and grown 3 new companies across the US, Canada, and the Philippines. And using this strategy, I can tell you, has transformed the way we're able to stabilize our retention and empower and recruit people from the get-go, both on the team side and also on the customer and client side.